Last week around the globe. Friends, let's find out the important happenings around the world in the past week. Number 1. When COVID-19 struck, the whole world lost a lot but also learned a lot. Even if we forgot some of those lessons along the way, now is the time to remember them. Most importantly, wear masks, keep at least 2 meters distance, boost immunity, and wash hands thoroughly because COVID is spreading again. In just a few hours, 164 cases were registered in India. And it's not just in India. According to WHO data, 23,200 cases have been registered globally. If we don't take proper precautions from now on, this could become a big problem. The slightly positive side this time is that our body's immune systems and our doctors already know how to fight COVID, so the loss of lives can be greatly reduced. Number 2. After the Pahalgam issue, the entire India is on high alert. All Pakistani citizens who came to India for various reasons, including those from the Pakistani High Commission, have been sent back. However, some traitors working for Pakistan are still within India. The intelligence department says some of them are in Hyderabad, which is one of the fastest developing cities in the world. During the investigation, it was discovered that Siraj-ur-Rahman and Said Samir have links with ISIS, and they received leads from Saudi Arabia related to bomb blasts. A large quantity of ammonia, sulfur, and aluminum powder, materials that can create high-intensity explosions, were found in the place where they were staying. Number 3. In Brazil, prisoners who have been sentenced to jail have been given a new kind of facility. If any prisoner reads an entire book, 4 days of their sentence are reduced. The idea is that if prisoners gain knowledge, there's a higher chance their mindset will change in a positive way after release, so they don't harm society again. By introducing this concept, read a book and reduce 4 days of your sentence, they aim to guide prisoners in the right direction. This is truly a good initiative. Number 4. Taiwan is being eyed by China as part of its territory. Following its One China policy, Beijing wants to merge Taiwan into China by force if necessary. Taiwan, on the other hand, tries for independence without resorting to war. In this process, the United States has regularly condemned China's aggressive speeds and tactics. Recently, US officials have been spying to see if China might send its army to Taiwan. China's military drills and fighter jets approaching Taiwan are not just threats to Taiwan, but clear signals to the international community as well. Analysts say this could also impact China's semiconductor supply chain. Number 5. Since the start of the Russia-Ukraine war, the European Union has imposed many economic sanctions on Russia. However, as Russia continues its military action against Ukraine, EU countries want to put more pressure on Russia. Recently, there have been aggressive discussions within the EU about placing even stricter sanctions, anything to deal a blow to Russia economically. If Russia's financial strength is reduced, automatically its ability to wage war will decline. Mainly, the EU is focusing on blocking Russia's income from oil and natural gas. Existing sanctions have already had some impact on Russia financially, but the EU wants to inflict further damage by restricting the Russian central bank's funds, banning travel by Russian business persons and companies that help build Russia's economy, and freezing Russian assets. They might also include a ban on exporting advanced technology to Russia. The idea is to isolate Russia from all countries, though this also harms the EU because of its dependence on Russian oil. Still, around 30 countries want to support Ukraine, leaving them with no choice but to make these decisions. The EU strongly believes that isolating Russia will stop the war. Friends, would you believe that reading one most interesting story can change a person's entire life? Would you believe that simply reading that story to your children can teach them all the values they need in life? Would you believe that for any problem you're facing or might face, a solution can be found by just reading a single story? Yes, it's possible. Only with the greatest epic ever told in the history of mankind, the Mahabharata. This story is 100 times more magnificent than any blockbuster movie. It's a challenge. The version of the Mahabharata written in Vikramaditya's style is available as a complete story in 2 volumes in both print and ebook forms on Amazon and 43 other online stores. It's available in 54 languages around the world. I've provided links in this video's description. Order it right away because this is not just a book, it's a library for your life. Number 6. In quantum physics, one of the long-standing unsolved problems is quantum gravity. Einstein's theory of relativity describes gravity as the curvature of space and time, while quantum mechanics deals with the behavior of primary cells, subatomic particles. Combining these two theories is a huge challenge for scientists. However, they have recently announced the discovery of a new theory related to quantum gravity. This theory suggests new ways of explaining how gravity works at the very smallest scales of space and time. It might be a major step towards a theory of everything. This new perspective could differ from existing theories like string theory or loop quantum gravity, and may help us understand how gravity behaves in extreme situations such as black holes and the Big Bang. Number 7. Plastic pollution is one of the biggest environmental issues plaguing the world. When plastic waste spreads, it breaks down into microscopic micro or nanoplastics. A recent study shows that these nanoplastics have an unexpected impact on ecosystems. According to this research, nanoplastics can very effectively absorb heavy metal ions like lead and cadmium in water and soil. These microscopic plastic particles act as conductors for heavy metals, helping them enter water sources, soil, and even food. This leads to many health problems. So, nanoplastics not only pollute by themselves, they also transport other dangerous pollutants into the environment. Governments alone cannot ban plastics. It's people who must stop using them. Otherwise, in the next 30 years, half the population might end up with cancer. Number 8. To assess the impacts of climate change and devise strategies accordingly, data on rising and falling sea levels is extremely important. Newly collected data from the most advanced satellites has revealed alarming details about sea level rise. These satellites record even the minutest changes around the world more accurately than before. The data shows that melting ice sheets in Antarctica and Greenland is happening much faster than predicted. Furthermore, the warming of ocean waters is also contributing to the rise in sea levels. This new data clearly indicates a huge impact on coastal cities and islands in the future. One might even think it's better for people living in coastal areas to relocate. The data strongly suggests that if we want to reduce the damage caused by rising sea levels, we must start taking effective plans and safety measures right now. Number 9. In the agricultural field, technology is evolving rapidly, especially with artificial intelligence, AI. Recent reports show the clear use of AI in agrotech. If any problem occurs with a crop, AI analyzes and offers solutions, leading to higher yields. It tells you how to optimally use your resources for better results, reducing farming costs and increasing profits significantly. For example, AI-based drones and sensors can monitor crop health and detect any pests or diseases early on. They can also analyze data on soil health, moisture levels, and weather conditions, recommending which crop to plant, when to plant it, how much water and fertilizer to use, and so forth, reducing water waste and chemical usage, benefiting the environment. Farming robots that plant seeds, remove weeds, and harvest are already doing their jobs more precisely than humans, reducing the need for manual labor. Experts say that in the future, farming will rely heavily on data and AI. Friends, let's meet again next Monday evening at 5. Don't forget to order the Mahabharata book I've written. Links are in this video's description. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe right away. Till then, take care. Bye.